And we're back. Malcolm is poking the bear.
Gotta get it.
Poking the bear.
Gotta get it. So, I feel like we would have, when the Jussie Smollett stuff started happening, I feel like we were the first ones to say like, yeah, this don't sound right publicly.
Publicly, yeah, because it happened that Wednesday, or something, or Tuesday, and our podcast was that Thursday.
Yeah, we were just like,
and we was like, no, that shit don't sound right.
And now it's coming out that he may have allegedly have you know, paid these guys to stage the attack. And first of all, I would like to say is I've had a lot of debate when this happened. I had a lot of debates with people. And I feel like I'm owed an apology.
Oh, yeah. I think the black people in general from the LGBT community who did the Vibe magazine article and black men are dangerous and all this shit.
I feel like I'm owed an apology.
I'm owed a fucking apology. I told y'all that shit didn't sound right. And I wasn't using superior fifth dimensional quantum physics skills. I was using common fucking sense. It did not sound right. It did not feel right. It did not look right. You know what I mean? Right. And this shit is now off the rails.
Yeah.
This shit is way off the rails now. Crazy. Because now those in the LGBT community, all the celebrities who stepped up, and Terry Crews' toxic masculinity, and all of this shit is way out in the open now. And what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna say? All right? Your man staged this shit for whatever agenda he had. You know what I'm saying? He staged this shit, and you know, and now it's dangerous because now we don't believe anybody. We don't believe you. You need more people. Right. We don't believe nobody, and that's the way. And I said that. That's why a lot of women eat that shit because they don't want to go through some shit, and they telling the truth. And now they got to go through some shit of scrutiny because there's a few liars out there, and now they on trial again. And being questioned and traumatized a second time, right? And we know you did it, and so now you have Jussie, whatever the fuck his name is, Smollett, gonna say he the gay Tupac. Hakeem Green said this nigga's the gay Tawana Brawley, and I laughed my ass off. I know you're a little too young to know who Tawana Brawley is, but let's stop it. Let's stop this shit. You went on Good Morning America. Cried. You didn't cry. Fake tears. As an actor, I sat there and was like, this is some bullshit. Even she was looking at him like, tell me the story again. You know what I mean? Like, dude. But you can't do that because these are sensitive times we live in, and they're constantly running with the divide and conquer of who we are, and we already have beef in our community between straight black and the LGBT. It's a very sensitive subject, and for you to twist that, and now we're owed an apology. I want the writer of Vibe magazine to issue an apology to straight black men.
Facts.
For you saying that we created a dangerous environment for gay people because we did not believe a story that just didn't sound good. And I'm one of them people, I always try to err on the side of you first. I told you, I run this shit through my head movies, and I rolled the dice on it, and I took the dice back, blew on them and shit. 2 a.m. in the morning, this nigga was going to Subway, get a foot long. Threw the dice out again. I grabbed the dice back, 2 random white men who happened to know you was on a show. Ain't that gay nigga from the show? Roll the dice again. Give me the dice back. They had bleach and shit, and they had nooses, and he fought them off, and he had one little scar on his eye. I was like, craps, this nigga done crapped out. You know what I mean? The shit just didn't make any kind of sense to me. You know what I mean? And all, and Lee Daniels' even response was, it sounded genuine. Like, if this is America, this is what's going on, he really sound, because I thought, that he and Lee Daniels, I ain't gonna put the person out there who told me that shit, who really believed that, but him and Lee Daniels had a falling out. Like, they was gay lovers because they're openly gay.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms.
And I thought, you know, are you leaving me? You ain't leaving nobody. Because it also read like a script.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I'm saying? It just read like, yeah, boss. You want me to say, and these are Nigerians, you want me to say this is MAGA nation or MAGA country? Which is it? And then I hit him, or do I hit him first and then say the words? Okay. It just sounded too scripted-y. You know what I mean? Like, that's like some random shit.
It is, yeah.
Now, if you was in, and this is Chicago, downtown Chicago, where if you scratch your ass, they got that shit on camera.
Somebody, like one of the podcast listeners, like emailed us. And we're just like, y'all live in that area.
Right.
There's no way.
No fucking way.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that you could get away with something of that magnitude.
Right.
And not be, you know what I mean?
Right.
I thought he was on his Grindr app, you know, and it said, dick over here, two miles down. And he walked down and got into some shit. That was just my take on it. Because 2 in the morning, you gay, you out, that's the devil's hours. You out up to no good. You going to Subway? No, you was looking for a footlong nigga. It just wasn't at Subways. You know what I mean? So, you know, he got on stage and performed and all this so kind of shit, shitting on Tupac's name. I know I made light of it and fun of it because I'm an amateur fucking comedian. Give me a break. I'm on my show. I'm working out material. You know what I mean? And goddamn. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is a very dangerous time now because of the split between agendas and communities and this and that. And we got to keep our eye on this. But he should go to jail. He should be arrested.
Something should happen, yeah.
Right? Just like I feel women who false rape should get the time that the man would have got if he actually raped her. So if a dude rape you and he get 15 years and he shouldn't have did that shit, but you accuse somebody and fuck up their life and we can show what they would have monetarily made, this and that, there should be some consequence. It shouldn't just be a slap on the wrist, because if you point me out and I gotta go through a system and my life has changed forever,
right?
I can't get that back.
Right.
My integrity, my life, my ass, a whole bunch of shit could be on the line. You know what I'm saying? Because you fucking lied.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you didn't want to tell your father a big black man was wailing your ass out, or whatever the case may be. So we have to get stricter laws on those kind of situations so that he can understand that the consequences for such action just can't be what it is. You know, it really can't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Any questions on that?
No. I feel like this situation it brought another wedge into our community.
Absolutely. We already uncomfortable and going through something because we don't support the LGBT and this and that, and you know, it's really not that. We're all fighting for who we are and our stance.
No, what my issue with that is, we're not supportive. I just don't like that this is happening within the black community. Mm-hmm. We all are trying to one up each other about who gets oppressed more.
Absolutely. We're famous for that. The victim consciousness
women,
for us.
Black women, black men,
nowadays.
Black men, trans. It's just like everybody's trying to one up each other, and then they go on Twitter, then they have like woke offs where they use these buzzwords that trigger everybody else into
the conversations and these debates.
It's annoying, man.
I don't debate on social media. I put my post up and I let it ride for what it is. For those who want to at me, you can inbox me if you want to have a real detailed conversation. Right. I'm always willing to have an open conversation, not an open, because when it's open, it's open for scrutiny, trolling, and it's like we're trying to have a pissing contest.
Right.
Inbox me, and I'll give you my perspective, and I'll share your perspective, and we can have an understanding at all times regarding these subjects, because I'm only giving you my humble opinion.
Right.
That's it. This is my humble opinion on this shit. You know what I mean? And when I'm wrong, I'll tell you, I was a little wrong on that shit. But it is what it is. So with that being said, again, this is the Black Dot. These are my chronicles. This is my story. I'm sticking to it. Subscribe to our channel. Get this shirt.
And others like it. We have a whole bunch of stuff
Go to
on
the website.
Got a whole bunch of
UrbanX.NYC. We trying to do big things for 2019. And, you know, we need that support.
Facts.
Peace.